Konnichiwa, niggas. Fuck you. All right.
Yo, welcome to BAU,
hate
man,
this.
and fuck this nigga Ron, bro.
Love
The
y'all
season
niggas too. What's up?
Let's go ahead and hit marriage toxin since we didn't talk about it last week. Yo, Watermaster came through with all that ass out of nowhere, bro.
I don't know when she became a baddie. But I was like, her little short hair, little fine right now. She had that little tight little water suit on.
Let me add somebody to the list.
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, I'm like, hey, is the MC, is Gerdo gonna start hitting on her too? Cause that's a baddie. She still ain't better than pink haired.
Dang.
She still ain't better than my pink hair boo because that little slit with the skirt.
No, but she was in that astronaut outfit the whole time, so we didn't know.
Like, we didn't know she was packing all that. We didn't know she was packing all that.
My man fixed her skin and then.
And you know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm starting to have a thing for some short hair baddies, man. I'm starting to have a thing for short hair baddies.
I thought you was about to say the. I thought you was about to say the dude.
No. I'm still talking about Watermaster.
Sure?
Yeah, don't ever insult me like that. Right? Nah, I'm talking about Watermaster.
Not that it's wrong to go that way. That's just how.
I mean,
but
it is your month. It is
was...
Pride Month. I forgot. You know, you support that shit.
Who?
Nigga,
support.
You see how he was defending?
Yeah, we do support that shit. The LG. Yo, I didn't know how many. Yo, no lie. I just looked at the full letters today from a training I had. It's a lot of them shits, bro.
Ain't it just a plus now? Isn't it LGBTQTIA+?
No, they say plus because it's too many fucking letters, bro. Like, there's a lot of fucking shit. It's like LGBTQIA.
Just like my boy Dave Chappelle said.
It's crazy, bro.
Hey, what does Dave Chappelle call them? The alphabet people.
Oh yeah, we about to get canceled for this. I didn't know Z was a Z.
Wait, what's Z?
I didn't know it. Like ZE, then there's XE. I'm like, how do you say those differently? How do you even know which one I'm using? Sorry,
so what does
we getting off track.
For?
Yo,
but no, before we get back on track, I need
bro.
to. Hold on.
I was like, nope.
Hold on. Before we get back on track, I need to stay on this track. What does ZE and XE stand for?
Bro, did you know there's a two-spirit one? One is two-spirit.
All right, let's get back on track. Because now you...
Did you know that?
So, like, is it like Xeno from Dragon Ball Z?
It's two-spirit, bro.
So about marriage toxin.
Let's get back on track.
Two-spirit sounds like some anime shit, though, for real, bro. I wonder who is two-spirit.
It do. They gonna write an anime based off of that shit soon. They gonna write an anime off of it.
They are.
But like you said,
and I just want my royalties.
Back to
that shit gonna pop in the
Anybody else think the
659.
You see, you gonna get us canceled.
That shit
gonna
pop.
Fun of them. You making fun?
I'm not. I just can't remember all the letters. I'm not, bro. I would
BAU
never.
supports.
We are.
What do you do?
We are allies.
Do you do two fists?
Nah, I feel like that's appropriation. And that looks weird. That looks really weird. I feel like it's like a domain extension. You know how Ryu did this? I feel like it's one of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably like seems like the appropriate.
that probably could be it. Like.
Yo, we just created a domain extension. LGBT.
Yo, that's gotta be it, bro. Bro,
that has to be it.
It has to
Boom.
Be. What else could it be, bro? Yo. Hey, y'all can have that.
Yo, we copyrighted.
All right, y'all can have that one. That one's for free.
Free. We put y'all on game.
Hold on.
Don't say we didn't do it.
Oh, maybe it's outward. You did yours outwards, right?
Yeah, outward. Yeah. Wait, no.
Then the screen, you know how the screen turns rainbow with the little things going?
My man had to have the
don't ever say BAU didn't put your own game. Don't ever say BAU didn't put your own game. Thank us later. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anyway, back to Marriage Toxic. What y'all think of the Beastmaster? So I went back and forth, but he is a 5 family dude.
I think he's still corny though. I still think everything about it is corny. He's strong, don't get me wrong. He's definitely strong, but it's like just corny. Like he's pretty much a freaking chimera. And like, I don't know, it's just everything about it, like putting the girl into like the body of that weird little dinosaur looking chimera thing. And then he takes her blood and then he could like morph his body into it was just, I thought he was gonna be like a hand, like a nigga who he got hands, you know, he was a beast master. I thought he was really gonna like throw hands, you know what I mean? But it was just like
he's a beast master.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So I thought he was gonna have like overwhelming speed and like power, like you know what I mean?
OP in combat, but he's not really combat.
Yeah, like hand to hand combat. He's not combat oriented. He just mixes bloodlines.
I mean, he washed all of them in like a second.
Well, and so what I mean is that like, what's the term? CQC, close quarters combat. Like,
you want him to really put paws on, and by paws you mean his actual hands and not actual paws.
Hands. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and we didn't get that. We kind of got like some like hermaphrodite type shit.
But like, when he says he's gonna put paws on you, he's really gonna turn his hands into paws and put them on you. Like it's like
and then there was like random like bugs coming out of his mouth, and he was just nasty. He was just a disgusting nigga, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, I liked. I'm not gonna lie. As a whole, even though I don't really like him as a villain too much, I like Marriage Toxin. I think they cleaned it up kind of. I don't know. I didn't feel like the episodes are bad. Even with the mutant, like, I don't know. It was cool. To me, at least,
it wasn't a bad episode. I think the episode was actually good because they finally did what I wanted them to do. They weren't scared to make the MC struggle, or damn near, even though he kind of like randomly got up, I didn't like that. Like he was out cold, and then he randomly got up and he injected himself with like the 3 doses, and it was just kind of like out of nowhere when he was literally out cold. But I still like the stakes were risen. You know, they rose with the stakes and actually put them at danger. Like, oh, dude, the super strong dude, like. I like the fact that they kind of humanized him. Like, oh, his girlfriend called him. I got a little power up, but I'm still not going to win. You know what I mean? Like, he was strong for a few seconds, but I'm still going to murk you, you know?
Well, he won, but he didn't beat, like, he couldn't keep it going. Like, he beat the, he did beat the
the first level of his.
Which I thought that was cool because I'm like, this dude is OP. How are they going to incorporate him in a meaningful way? And I feel like they did a good job of it. Yeah, like for what they wrote themselves into, I was like, okay, this is cool. And then the love angle is kind of cooler to me now, to be honest, with like how the anime is going.
I'm actually appreciating that they're staying consistent with the love angle, right? Because like even the OP dude, like at the end of the day, his goal is to get married. You know, he's to find a wife. And they do a good job of redirecting you. Like, this is still kind of a love story. So even like the OP dude who's strong with the knife, like even his motivation is, I'm going to do whatever for my wife. You know what I mean? For my girlfriend. So like, I thought that was just like, they stayed true to their colors with that. But I mean, Marriage Toxin,
I feel like Ron about to say some out of pocket shit.
He got that. He got his preliminary hate.
I just have a feeling that the shorty that he's been like traveling with, that's the shorty he's going to end up with.
You mean the nigga?
Yeah, the dude, the nigga. Well, yeah, yes. Why are you calling him a shorty? Look,
sorry.
You see,
I think he's not a nigga. Or Z's not a nigga.
Kinda is.
I don't know what Z stand for.
Did you ask his pronouns? Or excuse me, damn it, I misgendered him. Fuck.
Yeah, you did. Fuck. You asked his pronouns. Them.
All right, next topic. Next topic. Well, this one's too dangerous.
But
it could,
this topic's more dangerous than the beast.
Feel like
the beast dude.
Yeah, I do agree with Nigwu. I do think the way this is going to end,
it's going to turn into some shit.
Yeah,
I don't see it though, because he doesn't like
PR. Can't say gay shit, you know, like.
Nigga, the way y'all started the pod,
but like,
I can't
you
say
remember before?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, but you remember before he used to be like confused and kind of like blushing at stuff that
he was doing?
said.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that anymore. Now it's like legit. Yo, play your role.
He ain't have.
I mean, the love interest is obviously pink hair. She's going to join the. I bet she joins the team.
I want pink hair.
They even wrote her backstory.
Yeah, and then she's having like her little moment with the prisoners right now, with her little hamsters and everything like that. She's definitely going to join the team, but I want her to win. Like, I want him to choose her because that's my baby. I want to see more of her. So I hope she don't disappear like the other girls, because she got a lot of this.
Nah,
she got a lot of that. You know, like, I'm here for it.
And she's quirky enough to not make it too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It balances out.
And she down.
Like,
she gonna,
they wrote her backstory.
She's gonna protect her man.
Yeah. And when they wrote the backstory and showed him saving her as a kid as well, I'm like, nah, this is the one. Like,
the other girls had backstories, but theirs was like, there was no connection to him whatsoever, you know?
Yeah.
But if she becomes part of the team, they're probably not gonna get married, unfortunately. That's what's gonna suck. But that means more time for me. She can choose me. I'm gonna get her.
Anyway, next, let's hit. Dang, what should we hit next?
Someone just opened a microwave at somebody's house. Nobody heard that?
Probably Ron, bro.
But what we hit. Yeah,
bro. Who's throwing pans over there, bro? Somebody at Ron's spot throwing pots and pans, bro. The first time I thought it was a fluke.
No.
What is happening?
I thought I had noise cancellation on. Hold on.
Like, hold on.
Can you hear it now?
I know, bro. I'm sorry. Oh shit!
I told you we shoot.
Bro, we can hear you. We can hear everything on your side. We can hear the dishes.
Nigga, we hear the pots and pans, bro. Ronald!
I said dinner's ready. You gonna eat this shit or not?
God. Oh. She hit the pans together. Smash it on the table. Ron!
It just gotta be edited.
Oh no, we keeping all this. Nah, but what we talking about next?
Or should I say, Nick Woo? But
nigga got the I eat ass face on right now.
Ron's in danger. Anyway, we got to keep going, bro. He don't have much time, man.
But what we moving on to?
Let's hit Damon's, because I feel like Damon's was good, but it was definitely towards the end. Yo, can I say, when I watched this episode of Damon's, I feel bad for Higashi Village, bro. What the fuck?
They can't catch.
They just be killing them people.
They can't
catch a break at all.
And that motherfucker's power is weird, bro. Because like I'm
still on the side that they all deserve to die.
Bro, dude, that's crazy.
There's no
that's
way
wild. He jumped out that man's stomach and was like, "Oh, y'all can't see Damon's? That's easy. Kill." I'm like, "No, I can't get. I can't justify
You know what's
that."
crazy though about that is you're not gonna believe me, but I swear when they showed the flash, when the dude was like, "Yeah, he had saw me in the alley or whatever and like attacked me, but then did nothing to me," I was literally thinking, I feel like he inside that nigga. Like, I was really like, I think he's like inside of him, following him, like spying on him. That's what I was thinking.
Pause, bro. Pause.
Yeah. It ain't no pause for me. He ain't inside me, no homo. Fuck out of here. I ain't pausing that shit. Shit.
Not a real New Yorker, bro.
Shit. But whatchamacallit? Nah, that I was saying the whole time, like, yo, I feel like his power is like he can get inside that. No, okay, yeah, no homo. And
hey, yo.
But it was crazy because I didn't expect it like that though. Like I didn't expect him to just. And then I thought dude was gonna be murked. I thought when he sliced him, I thought he was dead. I was like, oh, he dead. And then when he sliced him down, but I was like, why is there no blood? I don't see no blood. Like, what's happening? So that was a little confusing. I'm wondering why he's keeping that shaman alive.
It's interesting. Yeah.
I feel like he can't like use his Dame like because he still has the portal like in his stomach. I feel like he can't also until he closes that, he can't hit you with a regular like his swords can't be used for like just cutting you regular, you know?
Yes. Yes. Trump.
Bro.
We lost one. We lost one.
Damn, man.
I do agree with that take, though.
Hold up. This shit all up. All right,
I'm back. It was saying it's not allowing me to record.
You're not
like
recording
the browser.
now?
Well, I am now.
Damn, bro. It says that shit again, bro. Do you have too much? Did you delete some old stuff? I don't know. Did you delete some old stuff? Are we recording now?
Sure. Hold on.
Still? What? Well, ain't no point in pressing if you ain't recording because we're gonna be talking about nothing. I mean, I can edit this out, but I want to. Are you recording right now? Okay. All right. We can press.
Okay.
Well, remember last time when you were still on and it said you weren't recording, it did not pick you up. Like when I look back at those recordings, it did not. You weren't like you were here, but you were not here. So we'll end it and then we'll pick back up and then it'll just have to be one of those Frankenstein ones again. Okay. Yeah. And what's the IT advice, Ron?
The IT advice?
Yeah.
Just stop watching porn on your laptop, bro.
Yeah. Use your phone like a normal human, bro.
Yeah.
All right, we'll just
except for big booty Latinas.
I know. 5. All right, bro. Just hit us when you good. Bro, because this is some shit. What were you talking about?
Yeah, so
the dude with the sword.
Yeah, we were saying I don't think he can like cut. I don't think he can like do a dual cut. Like if he does a dimension slash, he probably can't do a cut that also kills you while you're like opened up.
That do make sense because he left us vertically and he sliced horizontally to kill people.
Yeah.
Or maybe he can't kill where his portal where he has.
That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe he just don't care. He's like,
because
I can kill
he
you
has.
whenever, fat boy.
So they said the swords are his daemons, right? So one sword is probably a horizontal kill. The vertical daemon probably is a portal. The horizontal actually daemon kills. So
that makes
why
sense.
do you feel bad for Higashi Village though? I'm stuck on that. Why do you feel bad?
Why do I feel bad for Higashi Village? These niggas don't know what's going on. They just dying, bro. What you mean?
They really think they don't even understand that there's another world outside of that village, bro. Like even the kids, you didn't hear the kids. They were like, yeah, a little. They kept calling they don't even know what a plane is still. Like the helicopters, they are completely.
They're not in on it, bro.
Yeah.
If you didn't get it at this point, Ron, they're not in on it.
Yeah.
You said they're not in on it.
They're not in on it. No, they're not. I promise you they're not.
What are you talking about? In this episode, it was clear that the people in the village knew about the twins and their parents.
No,
yes, but
they knew about them as statues, bro, not as daemons.
Okay, nah.
Because remember the kids. So here's the thing. I think y'all both are. I think y'all both are right, but like I think y'all
they were in on deceiving you. They were in on it. They knew his parents.
So that's where I think that's where you're wrong. Nigga was like, I don't think everybody. I think you're crucifying the whole village for just a select few. I think the elders were in on it, but the rest of the village ain't. The rest of the village are not in on it. The only thing the village knows is Higashi and what's the other clan? I keep forgetting them.
Kigamori?
Yeah, Kigamori. Like the only thing they know is those two clans are beefing. That's it. That's the only consistent within that village, but they don't know the deeper story behind it. Because like
Kagemori.
The Kagemori clan, the Kagemori clan. Because remember the adults, because the adults were saying
they should have killed you. Pretty sure that was something else.
No, they were talking about they know about the seals. That's the village. That's not a village secret. Like the seal and break, that's a known thing. That's a known thing. They don't want that power. Neither side wants the power to get out. Like they want to hone it for themselves. That's the only thing that is consistent amongst the villages.
I don't even know so here's the thing, right? I don't know if they know about seal and break, but they do know it's a legend that those twins that were born will cause, like one born at day, one born at night, will cause calamity. They know that. That's the myth that they know. I don't know if they know about seal and break. I would argue most of them don't know about seal and break.
Yeah.
Because these niggas is just dying. They obviously don't know about daemons.
They can't even see the daemons. Like if they all,
that's kind of normal though that they can't see.
That's why we're trying to say they're not in on this. They don't even have daemons to defend themselves.
Talk. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean that you're not in on the deception of you.
In what way?
That doesn't mean that.
In what? All right, define your deception.
In the village,
because there are levels to the deception.
Okay, so what do you think
they knew that wasn't his sister?
How do you know that?
They knew about the deception.
How do you know that the people that just got their heads cut off? How do you know they were in on that?
I'm talking in like episode 1. They were talking about how they should have killed Yuru. Like, what are you talking
about? Because
they were all
of the
in
legend.
Yeah, that was the very.
I think you need to go back and rewatch.
Yeah, episode 1, the very beginning, they mentioned that they because remember the dad was like super mad about having the twins. Like that, they had made it very clear that based off the myth, because of what the twins bring, it always brings calamity. They know when twins are born, there's always a war. That's all the village knows. When twins are born, there's always a war. That's why they want them dead. That's why they've always wanted them, because they don't want calamity on their town.
Yeah, but
it.
Knowing that the calamity is because of seal and break is crazy. I don't think that was alluded to.
Why do you think? So why do you think they're so interested in Higashi if they don't know anything?
Because Higashi Village, well, for one, Higashi Village housed Yuru, right? And the granny, the head of Higashi Village, obviously she knows some shit, a lot of shit. So it's not about the villagers. The villagers are just fodder. But they're also, if they also want control of Seal and Break, or they want. My thing is, I think now I see Higashi Village as they wanted to keep Seal just away from everybody. They keep Yuru until he died at Higashi Village. Just so
that's why I think they lied to him. That's why I think they were all in on it.
All of them?
The village as it until okay, you want to. We're not going to do the semantic thing, but
it's not the semantic thing because you were saying it's not semantics when you say the people you don't just got their heads cut off. You don't feel see demons.
Yeah, and then you said you don't feel bad for the village at all. Like
no,
you can't.
I don't.
So you thought those people that got their head sliced off deserved it?
Hey man,
all of the adults. Yes.
Ron, you see my shirt?
Okay.
Yo, I don't know. I don't know, Ron.
I'm telling you.
I think you need to learn to read the room, bro.
That's a wild take.
I think you need to learn to read the room.
Even.
And if I'll be mad, you know what? If you are right, bro, I will never.
We'll both apologize.
Yeah.
First thing, and we'll clip it. We'll say BAU apologizes to Nigwu because I can't.
Yeah.
I will rewatch the first episode just because of the shit you saying. Like,
bro, there's no way you can sit there.
You think? And why do you think they're interested? You think they're interested because of the granny?
What in Higashi Village?
When you say they, you mean the Kagomori clan? When you say they, you're talking about the Kagomori clan.
Yeah, who's they?
Yes, and there's other clans that know about
the
Higashi
Kagomori clan. Definitely knows what's going on. That's not a secret. The Kagomori clan definitely. But we're not debating that.
But the Kagomoris know that Yuru isn't in the village anymore. Why are they going back to the village?
That's not the Kagomori clan exactly. Who's going there right now?
Remember, well, not even. It is the
he
Kagomori.
works for the uncle who was a Kagomori.
Hold on.
Dude, he was the one who infiltrated the Kagomori clan. What are you talking about?
The Kagomori clan. They're all Kagomoris. The dude with the sword, he's a part of the. But remember, there's different branches. They explained that episodes ago. There are different branches of the not branches, but they all have different motives.
There's different factions.
They have different factions and different motives. So they're all like into like even what's the dude name? The blonde dude that was just talking to the grandfather.
Yeah. One of the sons.
He has his own motive too. Like, and I will say they did a good job of making us believe he was actually a bad guy. He really wasn't doing anything spiteful. He was just like we assumed. Remember, I was like, I think he was just literally just tailing him because they wanted info, and that's literally what it was. Because he didn't hide it. He went right to old dude and was like, "Yeah, I was following old dude. I know where the hideout is." Like he never kept it from him.
I don't know how much grace I'm gonna give him. He's like mid-tier Snaky. The other, uncles,
you're talking about the dude in the white robe and the shadow.
The dude that has the butterfly.
No. The dude with the butterfly.
The butterfly Kagomori.
It sounded to me from the conversation that he knew what was going on.
He knew what was going on
because the infiltration, like the battle, he it's like he almost orchestrated it with the uncle because when the dude came out, the uncle was like, "I forgot to let him know that you were here." Like to me, that suggests that they were kind of in on, like there's some plan that they're collaborating together.
I feel like we're watching completely different episodes.
He killed a butterfly, dude. What are you talking?
He knew the butterfly was there, and he even said to the granddad, "You need to be careful of somebody like him. He may know more than he plays off to." Like he was giving the granddad a warning about the uncle.
Yeah, he only left the butterfly because of what the uncle said about his mother or something like that. That's how I don't think that was the trigger. It was a trigger, but that wasn't why he left the butterfly.
But he wasn't going to act on the trigger. His butterflies, as we know them, are just for surveillance.
Mm-hmm.
So he put that butterfly out because he didn't trust him, as we know it right now.
Yeah, and you could tell there's animosity between them because that's why he shitted on his mom and like it was a trigger, but that butterfly was going to come out regardless.
Yeah, that's just because he doesn't trust him.
It's interesting how we all have different takes right now. Like,
yeah, I view it
well, Ron obviously wasn't drinking his Celsius before he watched Damon, so you should have popped the energy drink on that one, buddy, because
I think that I am correct, actually.
We know that's what you think.
If you think Higashi Village, all of Higashi Village deserve what the fuck's been happening to them, that's wild. That's wild, bro. You're a heartless nigga.
That is a wild take.
You guys still never explain why they're so interested in the village. Why
the day after Father's Day? Yes, we did, bro.
You're confusing. I think that's the thing that you're confusing yourself, or at least you're confusing. You keep saying why they're so interested in the village because they still want Break. Like Break has not been. Break. Wait, which one
Seal.
is it? Seal. Yeah, Seal hasn't been released yet. There's no secret. Both sides want control of.
But they know Yuru isn't in the village, so why would you go to the village? You don't need to go to the village.
You don't need to kill Yuru. But for one, we're going to find out more on the next episode. That's one. So let's just wait. Let's just hold off till the next episode because we're going to have just more information.
Well, and not even that though. Before we just nip that in the butt. So like, I really want to discuss like. You don't think if him going to the village and getting the elders, the ones who do know, you don't think maybe that's his plan? Like, hey, I'm going to go to the head of the snake, which are the elders, like to get more information.
Or to just kill them and make them a non-factor. Why wouldn't you kill your biggest op? Obviously, they're going to want Yuru back in the village. So
if old man, yeah, and not even that. If the elders die, you don't think that's a great way to to lure Yuru back to the town? Hey,
no, because he already found his sister. No, I don't.
You think he doesn't care about Higashi? What are we watching,
what are you watching, bro?
No, I do not. I do not think that at all.
You think
I don't think he cares about the village at all.
This nigga don't watch. We're not watching the same shit.
Yeah.
He was furious. He said, "I'll still never forgive you for what you did to Higashi Village." His words directly. Mm-hmm. And he said, yo, if you want me... Did he not say that?
And then
when did he say
the dude even reiterate, like the last episode, they literally quoted you, like Darla said, like, yo, he is cold-blooded. Like
this nigga didn't say, I won't forgive you for what you did to Higashi Village.
I didn't say he didn't say that. I said, when did he say it?
Nigga, you want me to say the episode?
Yes.
Bro, you don't even need to say it. Bro, last episode, Darla literally gave the recap to the shaman when he was talking to the shaman, and he tells the shaman that kid isn't he can handle his own. He can literally handle his own.
His goals are so different now. Though.
He said he's going to get
revenge. His goals are different. I'm saying his goals are different.
Are you writing the story yourself? I didn't know you wrote.
What are his goals, Ron?
I didn't know you wrote this story.
Tell us.
He knows who his real sister is.
Story.
Okay, he knows who his real sister is. His goal now is to figure out what happened to his parents. He does not need to go back to the village to do that.
He still gives a fuck about the village.
Granny doesn't know what happened to his parents at all. You don't think? You don't think the granny might have a clue for what happened to his parents?
Oh my God.
So you assume because he needs to find his parents, he doesn't give a fuck about the village anymore.
The place he grew up and was born and raised?
No, I do not.
I do not. You know what?
That's that up north shit, bro.
At this point, hey, chill, because
I do not.
You're a southerner now.
There's nothing in Higashi Village.
That's crazy.
Right, we gonna have
crazy, bro.
All right, so I'm gonna wait till next week just to say I told you so. Because you're never getting the apology. Not because if you're right, we won't say it, but it's just because you're so wrong that it's never going to happen.
Okay. And when it turns out that I am correct, then what?
Bro.
We apologize, but you're not going to be correct. That's what's crazy about this.
Yeah,
you're not going to be correct.
I don't know where this false confidence is coming from.
You know why? You know what's bothering me? It's not the fact that you have. It's because you're so on like the extreme that you're on. It's the extreme that's crazy to me. And then like, it's like you are not watching the same show. Like you've neglected so many things that actually were said and confirmed. And it's like
it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
When did it happen?
What episode? I'm not neglecting it. He said that. But why would he go back to the village knowing that the granny died when he knew the granny was deceiving him? He knows already.
But the granny wasn't. He knows that the granny wasn't deceiving, because here's the thing: wouldn't you think he would have some animosity towards? Wait, hold on. Don't you think he would have some animosity towards Dara then? Because Granny told Dara to take him and go. Right? So if he had animosity towards the Granny, he should have animosity towards Dara, because Dara is still following the Granny's orders. Right? Am I wrong? He literally told. The only right he took Yuru was because the Granny told him to.
I don't.
Bro,
I think he took them because his clan is fighting against the Kagemoris, and he didn't want the Kagemoris to have both break and seal.
This is what are you talking about? You know what's bothering me,
because
bro?
He saw his sister, and he was like, "That's Yuru's sister," when he was in the village. So he was like, "This must be the Kagemoris." He does not want the Kagemoris to have both Yuru and Asa.
I've never seen a nigga be so wrong and so confident.
I don't understand.
This shit is blowing my mind. Like,
why wouldn't he dislike the granny? Why wouldn't he dislike the granny?
Oh, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end it here. We're gonna clip this for sure. We definitely need our followers to chime in on this. We need to see who's one. 2 out of the 3 of us got to be either 2 out of 3 of us are oblivious, or 1 out of 3 of us is oblivious. And I'm pretty sure it's the 1 out of 3. So yeah, we gonna clip this and see what our followers say. All right, we definitely gonna put this. We're gonna have this discussion.
Yeah,
we're gonna have this discussion.
But you saw the preview, right? Him and Granny's going at it next. That episode, I have high hopes for that episode.
Yeah, and I also confirm it's 24 episodes.
Is it?
It's 24 episodes. Because that was episode 12.
Yeah. Well, let's go to Witch Hat, because I'm pretty sure Ron got more spicy takes on Witch Hat.
I don't have spicy takes on Witch Hat.
Okay, Ron.
Now he don't.
Just tell us your takes on Witch Hat. So this Ron, so you don't think you're still having?
I said I don't think there's a defined villain in Witch Hat. I still don't know if.
No, you said you don't know if they're bad. They turned that nigga to a dog, bro.
My bad. I didn't hear him. What did he say? He don't think there's a defining what?
Villain, like bad guy in Witch Hat.
No,
I kind of agree with him on that.
No. He's saying it differently. He said he doesn't think the Brims are bad guys per se.
Oh yeah. I don't think they're bad. But I've said this.
They turned that nigga to a dog, bro. I'm sorry, bro. If you turn a kid to a dog, I'm gonna look at you a type of way.
I mean, but we love dogs.
He blew up a bridge that he was standing on.
He flies to walk. Like, he was in no danger.
Yeah, but they said if you leave the path, you can't fly. That's what they said.
He used forbidden magic, bro. This nigga don't have legs, bro.
And I think he got one eye.
Yeah, one eye. This nigga was about to turn the other girl into a dog too. He just be turning niggas into animals, bro.
Yeah, so here's my thing. I think how do I word this? It's not that I don't agree with Nigwu. I agree and disagree. Mm-hmm. Like, obviously the Brim Hats are the bad guys, but I think that's open to interpretation because of motive, right? So it depends on what you value as good and bad. And I think that's how they're writing it. Is, do you actually, what the Brim Hats are trying to do you, as a person, like as the watcher or reader, whatever you're doing, right? I think it's for the reader to decide what's good and bad. Is forbidding magic really that bad of a thing? Are the Brim Hats killing people?
Nigga, he turned Blackface Boy into a dog, bro.
Maybe it's kind of blackface. Or maybe he was making a check. Blackface is wrong and he taught him a lesson.
He's a dog now. He can't even understand the lesson. All he knows is sit, fetch, and go eat. That's all he can do now.
He also said, if you want to save him, you can save him. You just got to use forbidden magic.
Mm-hmm.
Which probably shouldn't be forbidden in the first place.
He gave him an option to get back.
You don't think forbidden? Listen, bro. When I saw him turn into a dog, I was like, okay, I get why the magic is forbidden.
Do you know healing magic is forbidden? Did you know that?
Nigga, why? He's a dog now.
No. But I'm saying forbidden magic, maybe it shouldn't be forbidden.
He's a dog. I think you should. I think we're missing the point. No, if you could turn niggas into dogs, I think that should be forbidden magic. I don't think niggas should turn into werewolves and dogs and shit.
That's just remember what his reasoning was, though. Remember what his reason for turning him into a dog. You want to hide? You think hiding is gonna be? I think he was pretty much saying, you want to live in the shadows. You want to be dark. Well, I'll help you. I'll help you with what you're trying to achieve,
bro. Y'all said. Did y'all think Shao Tucker was right? Because y'all sound like some Shao Tucker.
That's different.
Apologists now.
I ain't turned my daughter. I didn't turn my daughter into that nigga, bro. I didn't turn my daughter into a chimera. That's a whole different situation. Fuck that kid.
It's teetering the line.
What's that famous line? Like victors write the history. You know, like the history is determined by the victors.
By the winners, yeah.
By the winners, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it far-fetched to believe that the Brim Cats weren't the bad guys during the war?
I didn't say that. Now,
I think this is where we all agree. This is where we agree. I think all three of us actually agreeing with that concept right there. As far as the grand scheme of things, that's where we don't know. Like, I think at least I was being facetious when I was like, yeah, he was being, it's open to interpretation, turning that nigga into a dog that's fucked up. Like, we all know that's
evil.
That
was their methods.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Okay, so all right. At least we got a baseline on that. Y'all had me. I don't know how much I can debate when you think it's okay to turn niggas into dogs, bro.
Panda was so relieved.
No, I mean, you can have fucked up methods and your ideologies can be correct.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Okay.
Madara had his ideology was great. Was his methods right? Probably not. You know what I mean?
But this kind of goes to what I was saying earlier. Like, they kind of stated what their actual motives are. They said, look, forbidden magic hasn't advanced since the point it was basically forbidden.
Yeah.
We want to advance forbidden magic.
Yeah.
That's it. That seems like their goal. Hey, we just want, like I was saying, like I think I said, like, this is the true magic or whatever.
But and you know what's funny is all three of us said this a few episodes ago. We literally said, I think their goal is just to build their Brim Hat army to kind of just have magic for free. And I'll give Nigwu credit. He was the first one to say it, and I actually agreed with it. Like, I think all the Brim Hats want to do is just make magic for everybody. Like, everybody should be able to do magic, and you should be free to explore whatever magic you want.
I think they want to be like.
I don't know, saying you the one with all the books in the background, not me, nigga.
No, it was just like times of peace create like weak men or something like that. It was something like that.
That was from Naruto.
He had some bars in there. That little floating motherfucker was saying bars. Yeah, he was like, you remember when he said only 3 type of people hide? And he was like, which one are you? Because I know which one I am. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was
this nigga.
Yo, and you know what's this is like the nerd. This is like the nerd in me in anime. Isn't that the same voice for the new Frieza for Super? Like the voice for Frieza in Super. I think that's the same exact voice.
It's been so long.
Mm-hmm.
I try to like mentally block the voices that are similar because I don't want to associate. They have to reuse voice actors.
Yeah. But I think that's
you
the same
can tell.
voice.
You don't. It doesn't take much to tell the reused voice actors, but I try to like shut that part of my brain off. It was just very
noticeable. It was just that pitch. But anyway, he was dropping some bars.
Yeah, I say that because he said a couple things. He said the point it has, the rules are basically hindering the apprentices.
Magic. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're unable to expand their potential because of the rules that they put in place, to stay at the top of the food chain. So that's why I was just like,
and
that makes
he
sense.
was calling them liars a lot.
He called them liars. Yeah, he was calling them liars and all that. So
he did. He said that they were.
And then we also got to remember the very previous episode, old girl, the first thing she decided to say was, don't believe anything they say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you're getting kidnapped, and the first thing you think to say, the priority on your mind was, don't believe anything the Brim Hats say. And then it's kind of convenient that the first thing the Brim Hats say is, hey, yo, I got the good shit. I got the good shit. You know what I mean? It was like drugs. Like, yo, you want some? I got what you need.
Dropping that ink on our face. You like that? You see that?
Right.
You feel that ink? Feel that
That's
ink?
good, right? It's hitting, ain't it? Shit. It's hitting. And she even responded like a little drug addict. That's conjuring ink. Like, oh shit, So,
ooh, this feels powerful.
That's some good. That's the good shit.
That's the good shit. Oh shit!
But Tyrone Bigham started scratching. But yeah, man. And then honestly, the Brim Hats are drug dealers because the motherfucker cut her open. I know he was about to tattoo her and shit, but that's like almost like
she was about to be a bitch for real, bro.
Yeah, that's literally.
He did that line. The thing said, I was like, oh shit,
bro.
I
do think the Brim Hats is gonna convert one of them though, especially now that they split up. I think this is going to be her Sasuke arc now, because she's going after the Brim Hats.
Well, she's going to save the dude.
You think they're going to convert who? One of the princesses?
Agate.
Yeah, I think the Agate. I think Agate. Yeah, I think she's going to get converted, because I will say she has changed, and Coco's growing on her, and she's a little bit more pure. But I think that taste of power is going to get her.
And you know what they said? You remember what they said? They were like, or not they, but she was like, oh, they're only going after skilled apprentices, or apprentices they basically they see something
potential in.
Yeah, they see the potential in. And I think right now she said, oh, she's not here, but I feel like there's potential for a switch there. Like, oh no, you have potential too, because she's the one who wants to prove herself so bad.
And I think right now she's going with good intentions. She wants to save old dude, that little boy. I think she does want to save him, but I think unless somebody comes and help, because she's definitely not going to beat that Brim Hat. You know what I mean? So no. I don't see. I think for the story, this is just me trying to predict good writing. I think good writing would be, there's no way she beats this dude by herself. And the best thing for the story to go is you can't beat me, but I can give you the power to beat me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be interesting. But to be fair, I don't think they've had any missteps in I don't think there's been any bad writing in Witch Hat thus far.
No, I agree.
And even I think it was even really good how they built up, because I was like, how are they going to make that girl care about not doing her own spells?
Yeah,
and they kind of were like, "Yo,
how limited
you're
she
too
is.
limited."
Yeah,
and
limited.
I was like, "Yo, that's genius! You are too limited, and you actually can't save him. Bitch, you can't even make a wind gust."
Yeah, as bad as you want to save him, you can't. And you have to eat that bullet now. And you know what? Keyfree was right. He was like, "Just take this test and just trust me." And now she's seeing, even though this wasn't part of the test, I don't think Keyfree is expected. Fucking. Whatchamacallit. But I will say, I know we've been clowning Keyfree for a while, to the point where he lost his name Magic Gojo, but he kind of got his Magic Gojo aura back at the end of that episode. He kind of that.
We'll see. Yeah. He got aura back. He definitely got some aura back. I'll give him that. He earned the title back.
Yeah.
But that shit was kind of that shit was kind of,
and then they transitioned to manga artwork. I thought that was dope. I thought that was
manga
dope.
Transitions in this episode were top tier, bro. The animation, the highest tier animation, bro.
I think Witch Hat, definitely, of all the spring animes, Witch Hat animation is number one.
Oh yeah. Why does this nigga wear a monocle?
Nigga, they're glasses, bro. He needs them, man.
Damn, he blind. Nigga, he can't be blind.
It's like, you wear glasses, you don't understand?
Yeah, his right eye is bad. He just got a bad right eye, bro. Like, damn,
yeah, they're reading glasses, bro. He got to read spells and shit.
Why you hating on a nigga with one bad eye?
Yeah, damn, man.
No, I'm not.
That's why he be wearing them on his nose and shit. You know how old people be like, they'll look up past the glasses.
He just got real protective when Coco was about to touch him.
That is true.
And it was a little pervy too, and like pedophile, like holding her hand, like, and he wasn't letting go for a while. I was like, that's a little weird, bro. Like, you're a grown ass man.
Nah, okay. You taking it somewhere. It's not.
But, I know, but you know.
But he was. I just see there's trauma there. Mm-hmm. There's trauma that we don't know. More trauma we don't know about. But like, why do you? Like, he got trust issues for real. He needs to see a therapist. But
yeah, because the man, he was about to smack the shit out of Coco.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, not Coco.
He was about to smack. Like, that shit was crazy. That reflex, motherfucker was out cold, and then all of a sudden he was about to like break her damn wrist. Yeah, he definitely got some trauma, but he about to.
It was like, I think that one of the apprentices are going to join the Brimhatch though, because they're the easiest. They're easily impressionable.
Do you not think it's going to be Agatha?
I don't think so. I think her resolve is
it's strengthened over the episode.
Yeah, I don't think she'll be the one to be converted.
But then who? Then you think the other girl, the one that wants to? Actually, she might be a good candidate because she wants. Because she's been so useless.
Well, not because she's been so useless, but you remember what they did? I think it'd be one of those. It'd be the pick of you don't expect this character to shift, and they haven't shown exactly why yet, but they've shown just a little bit. You remember
she was
when they got caught in that area with the dragon, and they did a flashback even.
Yeah,
like, this is your fault. You're the reason why we're here. They don't want us. They want, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've showed little flashes of.
Yeah, she had a little darkness in her.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, all three of them have motive to go the wrong direction because blue hair, she wants to do her own magic, and what's better than the Brimhatch is the best group to have her do whatever spell she wants. You know what I mean? So they all have some sort of motive. Coco's probably, now when we really think about it, Coco is probably the least likely to be converted now. If you really think about it.
I think blue hair is probably the least likely. Just because this bitch don't even know regular magic. Like, fuck you need forbidden magic for? You don't know how to make a wind gust, bro.
Yeah,
like what?
And I see what you're saying as far as like the Brimhatch wanting, like as far as who the Brimhatch want, she's probably low on the totem pole. But as far as who's more likely to be attracted by the Brimhatch, it would probably be blue hair. Blue hair and Agatha are the two most likely to be attracted to the Brimhatch.
Has any of the characters been wrong by the pointed caps? Like any of the younger?
I mean, Coco is about to get her memory erased for some shit she didn't even do on purpose. You know what I mean? So I mean, Coco has resentment, but the other ones not. At least as of right now, we don't know.
Damn, I feel like I gotta rewatch this shit.
Well, let's just see what happens. But we need to get to the first good episode of Wistoria.
I was waiting for this. This is what I'll let you. You can have the floor, Panda. You can have the floor for Wistoria. All right,
so, and I left room for like, hey, it's AI anime right now, and it's still not 100% not AI anime. But that was the first episode where I was like, oh shit, this shit kind of decent right now. Like that episode was fucking hype, bro. I'm not gonna lie,
bro. You know what that episode did, and this is where I say, like, you know, when you probably had a good point with like the AI, like everything was recycled. No, like a lot of the
hold up, can you tell this nigga Ron to stop scraping the table, bro? God damm. All right, sorry, go ahead.
To say the nigga was wrong.
No, he wasn't 100% wrong. I think it was.
You're right. He was 1,000% wrong.
No, it's AI anime. Like, it's still AI anime. But the shit was trying to make
I saw the point he was trying to make with it. I think he wasn't giving it grace. Like, I think where his take kind of took the wrong turn was when like he kind of got mad at the fact that they were still kind of like gatekeeping the nigga. Like you didn't. The whole reasoning for the gatekeeping was it was kind of like classism almost. You know what I mean? But they were trying to emphasize that. But this was the first episode where I was like, he can't call this AI recycled anime. Like, I thought it was great because you know how many animes do you watch where you know there's tiers of something, right? And you know like these motherfuckers are the strongest, but they never actually show them niggas go all out. They usually always get murked by some villain, or they don't fight each other. Like almost all the shonen anime that you see, they never actually show like the top tier motherfuckers actually go at it. Yeah. They did that with this episode, bro.
They did.
They did
he
that.
Didn't care she was a woman, bro. He was smacking her up, bro.
Yeah, but shout out to her too, though, because she ain't no bit like I thought she was gonna be like the weakest of all of them, but nah, she don't play either. I think
she's one of the strongest, right?
Yeah. Now we know that. Like she's strong as far as speed and incantations. Like her speed and incantations is the top tier of all, like out of all of them. Like
honestly, you can't make a lightning nigga ass. He gotta be badass.
Yeah, and he ain't no joke.
But the way he fights was like that shit was hype, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah,
I wasn't hype when Will's hair turned white. I was like, okay, this is a good episode, cool. But nah, this shit was like I'd be a hater if I said like nah, that shit was mid.
But
I'd be a hater.
Are you catching yourself wanting him to go to the Thunder Dude? Because when what's his name said the blonde kid, I can't remember his name. Finn. Yeah, Finn was like
Finn. He said he's the closest to
a sword.
Like a sword.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, that's actually an interesting concept. Like that would actually be.
It threw me off when we found out Shorty was the headmaster.
Oh, the headmistress? Yeah. That made me mad because I was crushing on her, and then I was like, "This old bitch!" Like,
no, but that's her real form.
No, the headmistress. Her real form is her whole old self.
No, she was using magic to look old.
I thought she was using magic to get young.
She was using magic to look old.
How do you know that? I need to know.
Like, said it. I remember I watched episodes like.
Yeah, but they literally only mentioned her doing that the previous episode where she's sitting there talking to Finn, and she's like, "Don't tell anybody, don't tell anybody that I'm using my magic for that form." Like she never confirmed which form was her real form. She just said she's using magic.
I think she did.
No, I'm positive she didn't.
No, because they don't know. She was saying because as the old lady, she's in that role. They don't know it's a different person, but she's using that magic to look like the old person to hold that form. I think her actual form, she's not using magic to look like how she is now. We can get that fact check, but
I'll be real with you. I hope you're right. I want her to be young.
Oh, me too. Me too. I hope I'm right too.
I hope you're right. This is the one debate I want to lose.
I'm just saying, please, just like if I could ask one thing of Wistoria, just
how old is this? How old is she?
Like, who? The headmistress? Who? As long as the age she looked when she got her two-tone hair.
Is Finn the oldest character in the series? How? Is he the oldest character
based off of lore, he might be. Or maybe the head, the elf, Finn is old because he went all the way back to the person, the one who gave him the wand and sword, that witch. But the other person who might be older is the strongest of the Mangia Bender.
Yeah.
He might be another old head too. He looked like Odin.
Yeah, he just old as fuck, bro. He old and grumpy and don't want to tell nobody nothing. But
and he better be strong as fuck the way he moving. Like I need to see him.
I mean, they already said it. They said nobody's reached a further floor in the tower but that old man.
But him.
Like Zio reached 48.
48, and so that was who they were talking about because I didn't know his name. When they mentioned his name, I didn't know who that was. Okay. Yeah. But that also makes you realize how deep that strong that dungeon is then, because the Magia Vander, you would think the Magia Vanders could just walk through the dungeon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But even they're not doing that. But yeah, so I'll let you have the table again though. Go ahead with your Wistoria. Tell everybody you a fan.
I'm not. Listen, one good episode does not make me a fan.
You're a fan.
But
you're a fan.
Even nah. Chill. But but even when I was criticizing Wistoria, I still gave it enough grace to be like, these are my thoughts right now. It could change later. At that point, I still stand by it's AI. It was AI anime, but I said the same thing about Black Clover, and not AI anime, but Black Clover just used a bunch of recycled concepts.
Naruto with magic.
Yeah, until it deviated off into something better, and I think Wistoria is doing the same thing. So I'll give it that.
But me and Nigwu told you that though. Like everything you saw was the prequel. We told you that.
Yeah, but still, that doesn't mean it's not going to be AI anime, or it's like You can say that, but I gotta see it.
Yeah, all I know though, I'm excited for this next because I want to see them off that little Ice Eagle and that fucking Taurus go
at the Minotaur.
The Minotaur. Like that shit was dope as fuck. Like
y'all didn't see the preview. Y'all didn't see the preview for the next episode. At the end of the episode.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't because I wanted to be like I wanted full surprise. Like I don't want no type of. So I didn't watch the preview, but because when he was doing his little incantation, I thought he was gonna like some like crazy lightning storm is gonna hit. Then I saw hooves.
A little hand come out.
Yeah, I was like, the fuck? What the? I'm like, oh, she about to die. Like,
yeah, but then all of a sudden, she did.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way she gonna beat this. But then I see her start doing her incantation, and I'm like, what's she gonna do? Then I saw a small. At first, they showed this little small ad. I'm like, what the fuck? This small ad is getting bigger. Oh, that shit got a mean streak.
So I'm curious. Is all Prime Magic just animals?
I mean,
well, we've only seen 2 so far, but
I mean, isn't the term primordial? I'm sure that came from primordial, which would be like ancient animals, right?
Probably like guardian, whatever the guardian spirit is for whatever element. I'm sure,
So like, I bet you like the elf, it probably has like a gnome, not a gnome, but like a golem. I bet you her shit's probably like some strong ass rock golem, or the earth one. Sorry, they're either the elf or the earth faction is probably gonna have
or the turtle from Shield Hero just comes down.
And then like the fire one,
I'm back.
Fire one probably has some like dragon or some shit. I bet you it's a dragon.
Yeah, probably.
But now that they introduced this, now we have to see all the other factions. Like we like.
We're not.
I don't know if that's asking
right
for
now.
Yeah, well, not right now, but I think throughout the story they have to give us that. They have to, because now we know Prime Magic is a thing, and we just can't. So like they can't just leave it to just those two. We have to see everybody. Maybe not everybody else is, but we got to get at least 60%.
But you know what I appreciated about this episode? I'll say this: if Zio would have jumped down there like he wanted to when the shit was going down, ain't no anti-magic swords doing shit. He was about to fuck everything up.
And you know what I also like though? They kind of addressed their power scaling in that episode too, because the elf chick was like, she explained how she lost. You know what I mean? So like they made it. They kind of explained like, yeah, they're all Magia Founders and they all have their own advantages, but they're like I appreciated how they kind of hinted to there's a method to the madness of the power scaling. In this, you know,
I will give it one critique.
One thing I was going to say, this one thing, the one thing that I think they kind of nerfed Elfie, the ice one, because the way they described her power, like the spell that she used, like any magic that comes near her freezes. How do you beat that? Like if you're not like the lightning dude, who can just overpower her. You can't really get past that defense.
They actually said, that's actually her power works better against him because the more aggressive you are, the more you freeze him. Because the reason he got out of that is because she punched him away.
Yeah.
She punched him away. If she had just kept him there, that motherfucker wasn't moving. She walked up closer to him, and his face got more frozen. So he got out of it. She did him a favor punching him.
Yeah.
And that gave him the time.
I did not know that she was that strong.
Yeah. Because that's how
I feel like it's like a magic enhanced punch.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Like that's how the elf chick said she lost. Because she was like, she saved that for her, and that's what got her. Like that little trap. So that's kind of like
I think it's like half. You reach half your magic supply, and now you can use like your real shit.
She's kind of like cool. Gojo. It's kind of like Infinity. If you really think about it, it's kind of Infinity. The closer you get, the more frozen you get. Like it's almost like not the same concept, but as far as the distance thing, because that's how Limitless and Infinity works. You know.
Yeah, but I did have one critique about it though, like. And it's not a real critique, but it kind of is. It's like, what's the goalpost, bro? If you're under these niggas, why are you even trying, bro? You're trying, nigga. Did you just see what happened?
Yeah.
Like, what spells are you gonna do with your fucking making 2 clones at a time at most?
Well,
this bitch is making like you're also so far behind. It's just like
the only thing, and that's actually a good critique, right? Because if you think about it, the one thing that hasn't been consistent, like the power scaling, I like how they cleared that up. But what they didn't actually clear up are the classes. Because let's go back a few episodes. The ice dude who just got into the faction.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when he got jumped by those 3 non-tower people? Mm-hmm. Those were people, some of them were his he was like, one of them was his underclassmen. So if he was one of the best in his class to make it to the tower, and he made it clear, he was like, you weren't even stronger than me, and how did he get to the tower before him? You see what I mean? Like the graduating doesn't make sense to me. And
because I think you need to earn a certain amount of credits.
But so they mentioned that, you need a certain amount of credits, but he made it clear he was never stronger than him even in school. So how did he graduate?
To be stronger to get the credits, like.
So he just be better academically, and then he probably cleared more floors in the tower.
I don't know. I guess it was just not like the gap is just so crazy. So like, when did Elfie go to school? Like,
I don't know if she did.
So she just was so strong, she skipped the school and just went right to the tower and became Magia Bonder?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Like she was never in school. Like she was just like, you're just a gifted individual. Like
because she created spells, and I think that's what
as
made
a child she created like new spells as a kid.
Yeah. So she probably just automatically got accepted into the tower.
Which isn't that one of the criteria for even getting into the tower? Creating a unique spell,
creating a spell or credits.
Yeah, so you made that requirement.
Yeah,
before you could even go to school.
Yeah, but I'm glad you're a fan, and you're about to be more of a fan, because from the manga readers, like he's told me, like Thunder Dude, like that wasn't his only moment. Like apparently he's fucking insane.
He's like the Yami of the story, huh? You remember Yami from
from Black Clover? Yeah. From what I'm hearing about Thunder Dude, that motherfucker, he's all about the smoke. Like he don't know.
I mean, not from what you're hearing, like just from.
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying like I was hearing that before any of these episodes showed up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So like this confirmed it. Like
I'll say the only thing I'm concerned of is how they're going to. Are they actually going to build up the characters who are like the underlings of the Magia Bonder? Like, how are they going to do that? It's like, what can you do? Like, so the Lightning Girl uses the same magic as Zeo. You're obviously never going to catch him.
So I think what they're going to do is for the plot, they're going to nerf the Magia Bonder. They're going to get into a situation where the bad guys have the perfect plan. And they're going to get overconfident because they gojoed them. You know what I mean? Like they trapped the Magiavander in some shit. So now it's the students that's going to have to be the ones to defeat them. And they're going to, perfect timing, have enough training. This is where I think the AI plot, because I do agree with you. I do agree with you. Like, where do you go from here?
Yeah.
So now it's kind of, it's almost plot armor is the only way to make them relevant.
It's just because
I don't know if they'll nerf them, because aren't they supposed to be like fighting someone called like the Celestial Host or something like that?
Yeah, that's like the biggest threat. That's like the biggest.
They keep talking about how the sky is fake, like it's some shit's going on,
and they still haven't addressed the two dudes at the faceless person and they're still alive. You know what I mean? So there's still a lot to happen in this. There's still a lot more villains, and I think right now they're doing a good job of kind of throwing a lot at us to make us forget that shit really just happened just a few episodes ago.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So
I think it's going to be, if they can. It has a lot of potential. The only real big concern I have is I'm worried about how they're going to develop the kid. Because it's like, here's the thing that annoys me, and here's where I think they kind of messed up a little bit, to be honest. They're using the same techniques as the Magiavander, but the Magiavander are just such a high, like infinitely better at using these techniques. So how do you even develop these people? Lightning Girl uses lightning magic to enhance her stats, but Zeo, it's like he just does it better.
Well, isn't that the point of the tower though?
Yeah, it's to get them. The tower is to get them stronger. Like, they're supposed to climb the tower to get stronger. Now, remember, we got to be clear. The Lightning Girl and Zeo, their powers are actually different. Because remember, they were confused. That one girl was like, he's using close combat like just like you. And then she was like, no, it's not the same. His magic is so far superior that he can fight at close range. She actually specializes in close quarters combat. His lightning is just so powerful that he's effective in close quarters. Like, their magic actually isn't the same. So if she can learn to even take a little bit from him, I think she's actually going to be OP, because her specialty is fighting with her hands and shit.
Talking about the shorty that likes Will.
No, the Thunder chick, the other lightning chick.
Yeah, the
top
chick.
student, the top lightning chick student. There was two girls. The one that likes Will, and then there's the other girl. She was the top of her class.
Okay.
And the only other thing that bothers me about this anime is, how do you decide how much mana somebody has? Like,
there really hasn't been a moment where we saw mana. Honestly,
they ever say mana?
Not really.
I'm using that as a generic term,
because that's what magic.
But there is an equivalent in the series, because Elfie stated, when half my power is gone, I'm just calling it mana because that's like a generic.
The only, which is weird though, the only people that's actually ran out of mana are the strongest motherfuckers. We haven't seen anybody say like, "Oh, I'm out of mana yet." It happened so far twice with a Magiavander. All of them during the event, and that's how they caught them slipping, because they redid the seal, and they were out of magic power. They couldn't use their magic anymore, and that's how they caught them slipping. And then Elfie, she used half of her magic power so she can use her special power.
But the other ice dude, he was getting fatigued.
Oh yeah, he was getting tired training Will. Yeah.
And it's like, you see that and you're like, well, why is their mana so different if they're essentially like the same age? Are we just saying Elfie's just gifted in mana too?
I mean, y'all literally just said that. Like, Elfie was a genius. Like,
yeah, she's a genius, but that doesn't mean you have an excessive pool of mana just out of nowhere.
Maybe they're just not. And this is all assumption, right? Because we didn't write it. I think they're not going to waste time focusing on minuscule, like on details.
I think it's a big thing.
And that's fair.
So do you think it's more about mana capacity or control of the spells that they use?
Capacity. Do you see the level of, like, when you start off with making a huge ass ice castle and that's just your opening, and you're making multiple clones, I think you're past the scale of, oh, I just have better mana control. Even if that's the case, obviously you have more mana than he does. Obviously, by a large margin.
Also, you got to think that's part of Elfie's game plan, though. She purposely drains her mana early so she can use that trap.
Yeah, I get it, but he doesn't even have the option. Like, he doesn't have the mana to do one of those things. Even if he knew how, like, and the lightning dude, he's oozing mana, but it's just like,
I kind of appreciate what, like, I see your point, and I'm not disregarding it, but I think they're writing it without having to explain it, right? The Magivanda, top of the top. Like, their reserves, no matter how you look at it, they're going to have the most, and they can do whatever the fuck they want. The students, they're nowhere near their level, so of course they're going to get tired with doing simple shit because they're not at that level yet. They still have to clear the tower. Them motherfuckers didn't have to clear the tower. They were already strong enough from the beginning. You know what I mean? So I feel like they're writing the scales without having to explain it.
They're writing the scales without having to explain it, but they're gonna write themselves into a corner where it's either going to be a plot hole or
100%. I agree with that. I agree. There is going to be a plot hole,
which is, and I'm a big. I value power scaling a lot, so it just annoys me a lot because it's like there's no scale for growth. How do you actually? They're just gonna they just grew because but how is your that stuff kind of bothers me. Like, how do you get more mana?
I don't know how many chapters the manga has or how long the story is. And we'll wrap this up so we can move on to the next topic. But the last thing I'll say to this is, if it's a long story, if this is like a long manga / anime, how they can save themselves is there's going to be a lot of training arcs. But I do think the plot hole is going to be the Magivanda get caught in some type of trap, where their powers, they may not die, but they get kind of like sealed or nerfed to where they can't help. And the students are going to be strong enough at that point to kind of win.
All right.
I mean, yeah,
now,
that's true.
And we'll see that. I mean, I agree with that. Hey, do you think it makes Yuji's dad less weird if Kenjaku is actually a female?
Where the fuck did that come from? Why would you even?
Because we don't know. Because we know Kenjaku got smashed by Yuji's dad when he was in his mom's body. So, does it make it better if Kenjaku's actually like a female? We don't know. We just assume.
I mean, yeah, it's just a cursed spirit.
I can't imagine Sukuna beefing with a shorty.
Why not? Sukuna doesn't.
He's not beefing with Kenjaku at all.
Yeah. There's no beef between. There's no beef between them. They have
he wants Sukuna to come back.
Yeah, they have no beef with each other whatsoever.
They're probably more allies than enemies.
I thought he wanted them to come back so he could defeat them.
Nah, it's just he just wants to.
You think Kenjaku's going to beat the strongest sorcerer in history?
They were around during the same era. I thought
he's the strongest sorcerer in history.
Yeah, but
including Kenjaku's history.
Yeah, he has no beat. Like, they have no like actual history together, except for the fact that he just want that nigga to be free to elude chaos in the sorcerer world. Like, that's really all it is. He just wants that nigga free to do what the fuck he wants to do, and sorcery could be free. Like,
hey, other question though, seriously. How did that nigga find out his curse technique, bro?
Who?
Kenjaku. Moving his brain to a corpse and then sewing that shit back up. How the fuck do you find out that that's your curse technique?
Gotta have to ask the writer. Maybe that motherfucker got into like an accident and his fucking head fell off. And it was like,
they're like, and his brain started talking. He was like, "Hey,
I'm over here."
He grew some tentacles and just like,
hey, they're gonna have to add a backstory for that. Now that you asked that question, I'm definitely gonna need a backstory for that shit. Because that is a weird power that you just don't randomly figure that shit out. Or like maybe when that nigga was like younger, maybe he got like he died and motherfucker was like doing an autopsy on him or some shit.
Autopsy. This nigga's from like thousands of years ago, bro. It's not.
Weren't there scientists back then too? Niggas still explored.
Yeah, somebody built the pyramids.
Somebody had to explore that nigga, and he was probably like, they opened his brain up, and that nigga was like,
"Yo, why does brain got teeth?"
And that was the first transfer right there.
Yo, why is his brain talking like?
No, honestly, we do need to know. We need answers. We need answers, because I know you get inherited with powers, with your sorcerer, with your cursed energy, but that one, that's not something you just randomly figure out.
That's a wild one, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's a wild one.
But nah.
But anyway, man, we've been dragging this on long enough.
I'm hyped though. But yeah,
there's
still some topics I want to talk about. We'll save it for next episode for sure, because there's some stuff I still want to
discuss Classroom.
Yeah. Next episode. Yeah. And I think we'll just have to talk about 2 episodes of Classroom next week, because Classroom and Elite was a damn good episode too.
But it's got another. Mm-hmm. It's probably got another banger coming up. So,
but we'll catch up on next week. Until next time, we'll see y'all next week.
Yep.
All right, y'all.